Please be seated. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I'm delighted to welcome you all to the Assembly Rooms for this most special occasion. We are honoured to be joined today by Professor Marie-Francoise Roy, who will be receiving the honorary degree of Doctor of Science in recognition of her distinguished career as a geometer and her leading role as an advocate for women. To all those graduating today, may I congratulate you most warmly. And to those friends and family who have supported you, I hope that this is a day of great pride. Above all, I hope this day will be a time of celebration, joy, and indeed fun. I now call upon Professor Cassie Wilson, our Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience, to give the opening address.
Thank you. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor of the University of Bath, I'm truly delighted to welcome you to the Assembly Rooms, a place that signifies Bath's long tradition as a hub of social and cultural activity. For over 250 years, people have congregated in these rooms to mingle and debate, and it is an extremely fitting place to celebrate our graduates' achievements today. Indeed, collaboration and discourse are essential elements of learning. As students, you will no doubt have gained much from interaction with your peers and from your extracurricular activities alongside your studies. Students are the heart of our university, and it is such a pleasure to see you all graduate today. Graduation is an enjoyable and gratifying celebration of combined effort. For our staff, it is a tangible reward for the work that has gone into the curriculum design, teaching, and pastoral care, all designed to enable students to succeed. For friends and family, it is the culmination of the many years of support, care, and love provided. And for you, our graduates, it is the prize which makes the effort and dedication you have put into your studies worthwhile. We have come through very difficult times over the past few years, but our community has pulled together to respond to these challenges. And we are so fortunate to have such a wealth of knowledge and expertise between us. We have a clear responsibility to use our knowledge to great effect and to improve the lives of others, locally, nationally, and around the world. Our researchers are working hard to apply their expertise to solve problems around health and well-being, sustainability, and digital in particular. I hope today's graduates will use their talents wisely and generously in the years ahead, helping to address important global issues, known or yet unknown. As the American writer Robert Chew advised, challenge yourself every day to do better and be better. Remember, growth starts with a decision to move beyond your present circumstances. Thank you for all that you have contributed to our community. Your success is our success, and we cherish our reputation for excellence. I hope that you will stay in touch and play an active part in our 120,000 strong network of alumni around the world, mentoring future generations of students or acting as ambassadors for the university. And finally, I offer you my warmest congratulations and wish you every success. We look forward to hearing from you and of you in the many years to come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Professor Wilson. As Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I declare this congregation open for the presentation of graduates and for the conferment of honorary degrees.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates in the Faculty of Humanities and Social Sciences who have been awarded degrees of the university.
The University of Bath confers upon each of you a degree of the university with all the rights, privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates from the Department of Social and Policy Sciences. Bachelor of Science in International Development with Economics, Finn William O'Hickey. Bachelor of Science in Social Policy, Lily Boxall. Bachelor of Science in Social Work and Applied Social Studies, Rachel Roberts.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates in the Faculty of Science who have been awarded degrees of the University.
The University of Bath confers upon each of you a degree of the University with all the rights, privileges and responsibilities pertaining thereto.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present graduates from the Department of Computer Science. Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Ki Wa Ko. Jamie Lacey. Benjamin Mackenzie. Elora Perocchi. Kieran Webber. Master of Science in Human-Computer Interaction, Cambridge Chan. Shin Yo Jing. Ashton Mitchell. Michelle Werchuko. Preveen Ramalingam. Dipati Sen. Anjumal Thampi. Yiping Wang.
I call upon the University Orator to present a candidate for a degree honoris causa.
Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Marie-Françoise Roy breaks down barriers. She does this in her research, which is in real algebraic geometry. The real numbers are the numbers used for measuring physical quantities, such as distance. They're not as real as you might think. They're fundamental in mathematical analysis, but they are hard to work with in other contexts. Real algebraic geometry, in particular, is surprisingly unlike the rest of algebraic geometry. She helped to break down that barrier as long ago as 1987, when she, with Bochnach and Kost, wrote a book called Real Algebraic Geometry, which remains the definitive introductory textbook on the subject. Real algebraic geometry underlies algorithms that have many applications in computer science, engineering, and other areas. Such algorithms are again surprisingly unlike most others. It took her another 20 years to break down that barrier with a book written with Basu and Pollack called Algorithms in Real Algebraic Geometry. It is equally definitive. In her own active research, these barriers do not really exist. She crosses with ease from geometric theory to quantitative analysis and from mathematics to computer science. Few people have such high standing in two separate subjects. The barriers that she breaks are not only factitious discipline boundaries. She is a leading activist for the cause of women in mathematics and one of the most prominent and effective advocates for African mathematics. At a national level in France, she was a founding member and first president of the French Association Femmes et Mathématiques, as well as being president of the Société Mathématique de France between 2004 and 2007. More widely, she was also a founding member of European Women in Mathematics, and more widely still, she has been chair of the Committee of Women in Mathematics of the International Mathematical Union, which is the global professional body for mathematicians responsible, among other things, for the award of the Fields Medals. Gender imbalance in mathematics remains a critical problem, but her efforts have secured a wide recognition of that fact and led to the deployment of serious financial and political resources to tackle it. Progress is visible and steady, if not yet swift. After her doctorate, Marie-Françoise spent 2 years working in Niamey, in Niger. Her activities since then in support of mathematics and other development in Africa and elsewhere have been continuous, persistent, and highly effective. The potential for mathematics in Africa is enormous. So, unfortunately, are the difficulties. The actual development has to be done by Africans, but they need, and often lack, consistent, reliable support over a long period. She has provided that, sometimes in person, but even more through fundraising, organization, education, and also through more general initiatives. Her work in Niger is by no means confined to mathematics. Tarbia Tatali, a large group of organizations that supports educational self-development in Niger at all levels, is the result of initiatives of hers and her Nigerian friends. African mathematics is on the way up. Again, that is and must be through the efforts of Africans, but others can help provide resources, stability, and training. Others can also help break down barriers within Africa, including the language barrier between Francophone and Anglophone education systems. Nobody has done more than Marie-Françoise over the last 40 years to achieve that. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I present to you Marie-Françoise Roy, who is eminently worthy to receive the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Science honoris causa.
So, dear students, dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, dear authorities from the University of Bath. I'm in fact very moved and very honored of this distinction. And maybe you know something called the syndrome of the imposter, which is something that women suffer from. And I must say that I'm still suffering from it from time to time, but nevertheless, I'm happy to accept the distinction. So I think today we are mostly here to congratulate the younger generation for their success in the university and future career. But I think it's also useful to put some perspective in the development of science. So, of course, here we are not all mathematicians, but I think we are all connected with mathematics because mathematics is a very ancient science and it's also totally universal. And it's also some very collaborative and cumulative activity. So it's really very beautiful and exciting discipline. I want also to say that it's deeply connected to many, many other sciences, including social sciences, including philosophy, of course, and including also computer science and more and more. I think also mathematics is deeply rooted in society and that social inequalities and problems in, say, geostrategical problems can also affect the development of our science. It was mentioned the gender gap in mathematics, which is very huge, of course, corresponding to global, say, male domination in society. And we need to deal with this gender gap. And also there is the gender gap reflected by other inequalities. Other gender inequalities, other social inequalities, so I'm able to say it. And it was mentioned there is still underrepresentation of Africa and the importance of self-development of Africa for the development of science in the future. So I just want to thank everybody and to say that, in fact, I have a real old connection with the University of Bath, with several colleagues here. And also I was involved in some PhD activity, and I want to mention a student here whose name was Mahana Klutha. She was also high-level judoka, and she was, in fact, preparing for London Olympics, but then she was severely injured and had to leave sport. Nevertheless, the result of her dissertation in mathematics was some very recent interest and still developed by important colleagues in what we call Diophantine geometry. So young people contribute, and maybe they left academy, but then their work remains something important in the future of science. So I wanted to mention that. Thank you very much.
Before we draw this ceremony to a close, I'd like, again, just to congratulate you all for your tremendous achievements. And on your behalf, pass on your thanks to your families and partners and loved ones here for all of the support and care and understanding that they've given you during your time at Bath. And I hope today has been a special day for all of you, as it has been for us. So as Deputy Vice-Chancellor, I declare this congregation closed for the presentation of graduates and for the conferment of honorary degrees. Thank you.